Welcome to the Legacy Speaker Show. I am your host, Jasmin Haley, and I am a speaker and speaker consultant and CEO of the Legacy Scalar Consulting Firm. And today's episode is about helping you get to a place of understanding what you need to build a thriving speaking business. So, I'm going to share 3 keys with you today to see if in some way, shape, or form, you may not be fulfilling them in your speaking business. And it's something that you can use to climb the stage and share your message and get to a place where you can grow to profitability. It takes guts to go out there and share our message, to share our story, but it also takes preparation, it takes time, it takes planning and effort to build a sustainable speaking business and brand. So it's imperative for us to get strategic. And sometimes that strategy may look like just simply going back to the foundational parts. But we get to a place in our business, in our life, where we're inundated with so many tasks, so many responsibilities. It is not always an easy thing to keep the focus on the main thing. So, I'm going to share 3 fundamental principles in a very succinct, short way for you to create a sustainable speaking brand with a reliable source of income stream. Here's the first one that most people never really truly consider, and that's authenticity. To be a successful speaker, speaking about what moves you is critical. Speaking about what is aligned with your strengths, with your purpose, with your passion, right? With your why. These are all terms that we often hear circulating. Speaking and having your business aligned with that allows you to continue to have an impactful message. It allows you to be in a place where you're open heart wise, which makes it easier to connect on a deeper level with your audience. And the best paid speakers, the ones who are able to make a deep impact as well as build a profitable speaking business, know how to connect to the heart of the audience. So let me say this again: authenticity is key. But don't be fooled and think that, well, I have to have a traumatic story or I have to have like this extraordinary life in order to make an impact with the audience. And that is false. That is a myth. You don't need a cookie cutter image. You don't need a traumatic story. You just need to be you. It's you that sets you apart from everyone else. So being authentically who you are, showing your personality, even if you're introverted, enables you to be able to build a strong relationship in a short period of time with your audience, where they can feel seen, feel heard, and feel valued just by you authentically sharing your story. And when we're choosing topics that are trending, when we're choosing topics that aren't aligned with us, we're going to find it hard to create the transformation that's needed with the audience that we're speaking to. Here's the second thing that we need in order to build a thriving business, a thriving, profitable speaking business. You have to have consistent brand positioning. When we are in our speaking business and we're sharing our message, I often talk about the fact that your brand needs to be undeniable. But many of us are doing a disservice to our brand. We're not showing up on a regular basis. We lack the clarity on what our brand represents. And so, therefore, when we do have the opportunity to speak, we're not speaking with authority. We're not speaking with power or confidence about how our work can transform the lives of individuals that we speak to. When I first started speaking, I chose a trending topic, right? And it didn't last very long. Immediately, I had to cut the cord, okay? And it's okay to be multi-passionate, but you've got to niche down, because what you want when you have consistent brand positioning is that when someone says your area of expertise, your name is the first name that they state. So when I first began speaking, I kept my focus in on my particular work in the public health world, serving persons living with HIV. And every single time I would go out in there and speak, I was authentically who I was. That's our number one. And I understood my story and how my story, my work could help the people that were in the audience. And so I positioned my brand consistently with my expertise. And what was the result? I had abundant referrals, y'all. I got to a place where I no longer had to submit my topics to be considered. People were coming to my website looking to secure me for my work. That's a sweet spot of speaking. And specificity is fundamental for a long-term speaking success. All right, number 3, you have to create systems of support. You must create systems of support. So when you're looking at how you're building out your business, structurally, the foundation of it is it's supported by systems and processes and tools to help you stay organized, to build a sustainable income. It's easy to feel that lasting success is out of our reach, but if we're not planning, if we're not setting up a strong business foundation, investing in automation tools, looking at the structure of our business so that it can support recurring income, planning out the income that we want to achieve so that we can have business longevity, it won't last without a strong foundation. Here's a great example. My family and I recently moved into our new home. This was our first home that we built from the ground up. And so we were able to watch the home being built and to see the different phases that were necessary to create a strong structure. In one of our check-ins for our home, we came in to see the frame. This is before the walls came up. All of the wood is up and the concrete is laid. The concrete foundation is laid. Now, in coming to visit and see our home, if we would have walked in to look at the structure prior to the walls being built and see that the foundation of the house was built on sand, that the wood frames were all there shakenly in the sand, do you think we would have said, yep, move ahead, go ahead and put the drywall, go ahead and put all the rest of the structures, this looks sound? No, we would be like, oh no, get us up out of here. This ain't gonna work because this is going to either put us in jeopardy, our family isn't safe, or worst case scenario, it won't last the next time we have a windstorm. Right? Or the next time it rains. So why is it that they use a concrete foundation for a home? It's because they understand that without a strong foundation, you can't build the frames, the wood frames to hold a house up. That's the same concept that I want you to consider with your speaking business. You need a strong foundation, my friends, if you want to have longevity. It takes planning and it takes effort to cultivate it. And if you truly want to use speaking and training as a way in which you're going to build your business, then you've got to get serious about your business foundation. All right. I hope that this discussion today gets the wheels turning on why being your authentic, making sure that you consistently position your brand, and why creating systems of support are necessary will help you look at some of the gaps that you may have in your speaking and training business. Now, I've actually written an article on that, and I'll make sure that that article is listed in the show notes. But if you know that you need additional support and help with your speaking business, you need to refine your signature talks. You need to come up with a framework to codify your expertise. You need to strengthen your business foundation so that when you go out there and you're ready to scale your business, you can do so with your legacy in mind, with profitability in mind. Then reach out to us at jasminhaley.com. The legacy consulting firm can help you set up those foundational pieces so that you can go out there and make a deeper impact in the communities that you wish to serve. Until our next episode, I will see you later. Bye bye.